student, in previous video we already discussed about what are the inversion of a 4-bar chain. So let us to discuss about a single slider crank chain. Right? See, please observe the diagram. This is the single slider crank chain. Right? See, in this crank chain, it consists of one sliding pair and three turning pair. One sliding pair and three turning pair. Right? Such mechanisms are usually found in reciprocating steam engine, and it converts rotary motion into reciprocating motion. So it consists of link 1 and 2, okay, link 2 and 3, right, link 3 and 4. These are the three turning pair. Keep it in mind. Okay, link 1 to 2, link 2 to 3, link 3 to 4. These are the three turning pair, whereas link 4 and 1 is a sliding pair. Okay, the link 1 is the frame, this is the frame, and link 2 is the crank, link 3 is the connecting rod, and link 4 is the crosshead. When the crank rotates, that is link number 2, the crosshead reciprocate, that is the link number 4. The crosshead link 4 reciprocates in the guides, and thus the piston reciprocating in the cylinder. I hope you understand the concept of single slider crank chain. So let us to discuss about what are the inversion of a single slider crank chain. There are 5 different types of a single slider crank chain. Okay, pendulum pump, oscillating cylinder engine, rotary internal combustion engine, or you can call it as genome engine. Fourth one, crank and slotted quick return motion mechanism, Whitworth quick return motion mechanism. So as per the DT board syllabus, you have only to study pendulum pump and fourth one, crank and slotted mechanism. So let us to discuss about what is a pendulum pump. Right? So the pendulum pump, or you can call it as a bull engine. Okay, so this engine inversion can be obtained by fixing the link 4. Right, it is also called as a sliding pair. You can observe in the diagram. In this mechanism, when the crank link to, okay, the connecting rod link 3 oscillate about a pin pivoted to fixed link cylinder. This is the cylinder, right, and the piston attached to the piston rod, that is the link 1. It will be reciprocates. Okay, in this case the pendulum pump is used to supply the feed water to the boiler. So normally it will be used to supplying the water, okay, to the boilers. Therefore two pistons are attached to the link 1. Okay, here I would like to show a simple animation video of simple pendulum pump. You can observe how it works. Okay, the crank will start to rotary motion. Okay, and the connecting rod will oscillate. about a pin pivoted to the fixed link 4, that is the cylinder, right? I hope you understand how the pendulum perk will work. Okay, next go to crank and slotted lever mechanism. See, you can observe the diagram. See, right? So this mechanism, that means crank and slotted lever quick return motion mechanism, are generally used in shaping machine, slotting machine, and in rotary internal combustion engine. Okay, a simple form of crank and slotted lever quick return motion mechanism as shown in figure here. Okay, the link A and C. Okay, so this is the link A and C correspond to the connecting rod, which is fixed forming a turning pair. The driving link to, okay, so this is the link to, that is crank BC. This the crank B, the crank B and C. Okay, so this crank BC is nothing but link to, okay, which revolves with the uniform angular speed about a fixed center C, right? A sliding block attached to the crank pin at point B. So this is the point B, right? A sliding block is attached to the crank pin at B, slides along the slotted bar. So this is the slotted bar, right? You can observe this is the slotted bar. Okay, a sliding block attached to the crank pin at B slides along the slotted bar A and A. This is the A and this is the P. This is the A and P. Okay, and it causing the AP to oscillate about the pivoted point pin, that is pin A. Okay, the short link PR, this is the P and this is the R. This is the short link, and it can transmit the oscillatory motion from A to P to the ram, which carries the tools, okay, and reciprocating along the line of the stroke R1 to R2. The line of the stroke of the ram, that is R1 R2, is perpendicular to A and C. Okay, I hope you understand. The line, the point A to P1 and A to P2 are the two tangent of the circle in the extreme position of the cutting tool. Okay, at the end of the stroke, the forward or cutting stroke occurs when the crank rotates from the position CB1, this is the C and B1, and CB1 to CB2. This is an angle beta. You can observe the diagram. This is the beta. Okay, from CB to from CB1 to CB2. So this angle is nothing but what? Beta. Okay, it will be in clockwise direction. The return stroke occurs when the crank rotates from the position, that is CB2 to CB1, right? Or you can observe the angle. Okay, so this is called as what? Alpha. It is also in clockwise direction. Okay, see, you can observe the equation. The time of cutting stroke is nothing but beta, and the time of return stroke is nothing but alpha. Or you can write in the another form of beta divided by 360 degree minus beta, or you can write in terms of alpha 360 degree minus alpha divided by alpha. Or another equation to calculate the time of cutting stroke or time of return stroke, it is because since the tool travels at a distance r1 to r2 during the cutting stroke and the return stroke, therefore length of the stroke L equal to 2 into AP into CB divided by AC. Okay, I hope you understand this equation in the diagram. Okay, let us I would like to show a simple animation video of crank and slotted mechanism. You can observe the diagram. A quick return mechanism is used to convert rotary motion into reciprocating motion, and it is a ram which moves in cutting stroke and return stroke. Okay, so normally this ram is reciprocating in the shaping machine. Okay, and slotted bar is attached to the crank. Okay, so you can observe the equation time of cutting stroke angle A and time of return stroke angle B. Okay, I hope you understand how the crank and slotted lever quick return motion mechanism will work. Okay, let us stop to discuss in this video. We'll continue in next video. Thank you.